Time. What a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And it just shows you how much time can change just like that. Like, there, 2 hours ago, Diego Maradona, he upped the handball, chap was gone. Life, wow. Yeah, rest in peace, man. So what I was coming on today about was literally just a quick update on, the situation. Obviously, like, as I said, I had this dream of doing a sub-3 marathon with my coach, and look, come here, I'm going to do my utmost best. Like, as of now, it's probably not going to happen, but I have to, be positive and be upbeat and be strong and mentally. And look, I'll be there in the day for everyone else on that team. I'll be down there. Like, come here, if I have to go around with bottles of water or handing out sandwiches, get that into you. Do you know what I mean? I'll be doing that because, I like to think they do the same for me or anyone else if they were in that position, But it's, it's going to make me more and more hungrier to kind of, if I have to wait another year for this, grand, no problem. Obviously the first few hours, the first days here, kind of going, jeez, what's going on? I've worked hard for this and all of a sudden this happens. Yeah, so be it. I can't control my body. I can control it up to an extent, but if you get an injury, how can I make a difference to say, jeez, if I'd done that better, I could have, prevented that injury. You can't think like that. You can't go around like that. You can't run like that. Like, if you're running like that, you might be running on thin ice, Don't step this way. Don't go on that piece of grass there. You might sink to the left. You can't think like that. It is how it is, and that's life. So I suppose I'm at the stage now of, look, just get on with it. It's done. The marathon's going ahead. Of course it is. I'll be there. Yeah, I might not be at the start line, but I'll be at the finish line, getting used all through it, and that's how it's going to be. Because that's how a team works. It's not about individuals. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're running, you're individually on your own, but you think that. But then if you're suffering, what gets you to the finish line? Exactly. The crowd around you, the people, the passion. And that's what I'll be doing. And, if to go on a push bike and, get people to the finish line, I'll do that. So, absolutely. And then it'll just kind of inspire me even more so for next year to say, look, I'll make it happen next year. Because the reason I'm saying this, because this time last year, I remember him being in the Dublin Marathon, and my coach, Jer, telling me, he goes, this will be you this time next year. Sub-3, and I'd be like, yeah, and you're dead right, it will, and it will be. And all of a sudden, something like this, something so small of an injury happens, and boom, it sets you back again. But I had a chat with him, and he's like, this will be this, you will get the sub-3, and I was like, I will. The easy thing for me to do, or anybody, or yourself, is to give up. But what will it achieve? Nothing. You have to just keep aspiring. There's going to be hiccups, there's going to be blocks, there's going to be, torments on the way. Trying to, not trying to, but like, just they'll set you back, they'll knock you back, but you just have to keep bouncing up, getting back up, stand up and say, look, let it recover, or whatever's in the way, whatever obstacle's there, just get over it. Do you know what I mean? If there's a fence there, you know what I mean, jump. And that's the mentality you have to have. Do you know what I mean? We can sink and so, we can sink or swim, and at the moment I'm swimming, literally. Was down there today, just sitting in the water, 15 minutes in the freezing cold, looking up at the moon rising in front of me, thinking, going, okay, just get that mindset right, thinking ahead. Right, Mark, so what's in the pipeline now? What can we do to get this injury, fixed as quick as I can, or whenever, again, nature takes its toll. And when it's done, say, right, boom, I'm back on track. I go back out running, I can go back out full, exercising, and then boom, book your next race and make it happen. That's how I'm thinking. That's what you have to do. Or you can just sit back and go, put the feet up, I'm not going to do anything. Why? So what's the point? That won't get you anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Others might agree and say, or might disagree. I don't know, but that's not my attitude. Mine is literally right. Okay, it's happened. Let's deal with it. Let's get it fixed. Let's move on. Simple as that. That's all I wanted to share with you today, There will be times when stuff comes down to stop you on your tracks, but the track will continue eventually.